Welcome back, guys. All right, we are going to start our next project today. It is going to be a warm colored ostrich and a cool colored ostrich. So here's our warm colors with our red, orange, yellow. And here's our cool with our blue, green, and purple. All right, so we are going to start the drawing first. Okay, to draw, you guys are going to need 2 sheets of paper and a pencil to get started. So we are going to start by making 2 oversized eyeballs for our ostrich. Now, you can have the eyeballs looking like they're making cross-eyed. They can look to the side, they can look up. I'm gonna make mine look like they're going up. So this part's gonna be black. I'm gonna give myself like a little highlight area. And I'm gonna divide this one into sections so that I have 3 areas so I can color red, orange, yellow. All right, and then I need to make a beak. And for the beak, it's just gonna kind of be a curved triangle going both directions. Okay, so that's how I made my beak. Okay, I am going to go ahead and start my coloring. And I'm gonna color this one with red. And this one with red. Next, I'll move on to my orange. And then I'll finish up with the yellow. So I have my warm colors for the eyeballs, red, orange, and yellow. And then I'm gonna finish the eyeball off by outlining it in black. Tracing the little highlight part so it can stay white. And then coloring that part of the eye black. Okay. So once I have this colored, I'm going to need to go ahead and quickly color in my beak. I'm just gonna go ahead and use orange today for the beak. I'm gonna color that in. Now remember, with markers, you want it to be nice and juicy. No scribble scrabble. Okay. So now I'm gonna grab my warm colored pencil. So I'm gonna grab red, orange, and yellow. Now, what I'm gonna do to start this project, I need to give myself the neck. So I'm just gonna come in here with my red and make some lines for the neck. I'm gonna come in here with the orange and do the same thing, and then some yellow. So there's the neck of my ostrich. Now I have to start the crazy wild hair. And I'm gonna start in between the eyes like I'm making crazy mohawkish hair. And I'm just gonna keep going. And then where I can't reach behind it, I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna go behind the beak, behind the eyes, and I just want him to have crazy, wild hair. I could make more lines, less lines. I could always come back and add more. So there's my yellow. Let's come in here and do some orange. And the idea, of course, is that we're just giving him crazy hair in our warm colors. I'm gonna come in with some red. And you could add as much or as little of each color as you want. But there is our warm colored ostrich. So we are then ready to move on to our cool colored one. So let's compare those real quick. Here's the one that I did initially. So my warm colored ostrich, and the one I just did now. So the one today maybe isn't as furry, but they both look pretty nice. And now I'm ready to move on to my cool colored one. So again, starting with my paper, I am gonna take my pencil and make my giant eyes. I'm gonna make my beak. And then let's have the eyes kind of curved this time. So he's looking off to the side. Okay, give myself my little sparkle of white. So let's see, let's start with some purple today. Get that nice and colored in. How about some green? Green over here. And then we'll finish up with some blue. Okay. Okay. Of course, now I need to go back and do my outlining and then my coloring of black. So there's one eyeball, there's a second eyeball. Getting that all colored in nice and solid. Okay, now for the beak, I want to use a cool color. I have a lime green marker, so I'm going to use that for my beak. It could be any color you want out of the cool colors though, so it could be purple, blue, or green. Okay, so now of course I'm ready to grab my cool colored pencils. So I'm going to grab my greens, my blues, and my purples, and I actually have extra colored pencils this time to make these work. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna start with a blue, and we're gonna start with the neck again, making some lines. Okay, and then we're gonna start the same thing. We're gonna start with like the mohawk, and we're curving so that he has crazy hair. Once you kind of get the first color down, it's a little bit easier to remember where everything's gonna go. And you can do as much or as little of a color as you want. So if you want more of a blue ostrich or more of a green, that's fine. But we keep just using the colors, add more lines. Okay. So purple, my favorite color. I do love purple. And we'll finish up with a little bit of light blue. Okay. So there is our end result then, our cool colored ostrich. So here was my original one. Here is the one I just did. So today, guys, you are making 2 pictures to submit. You're making a warm colored and a cool colored ostrich. All right, so remember, cool colors are purple, green, and blue. Warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. All right, guys, have fun with this one. Thanks.